Hello and welcome to another Genshin Impact video here on White Whale Gaming. And as you notice, we are at the title screen again because I made another oopsie. As soon as I press start game, we will be put right into the opening cutscene of the Act 4 arc of the Golden Apple Archipelago version 2.8 Summertime Odyssey event quest. So before we get into that, I am going to get something on the table here. As keen-eared viewers might have noticed in my previous videos that I go sort of back and forth between saying Xinyan and Xinyan. That is because I personally am a big fan of Murder of Birds Gaming, and in particular, his Genshin Impact content. And Murder of Birds pronounces her name Xinyan, while my 2 years of Chinese that I took in high school says that it should be pronounced Xinyan. So, while I do try to pronounce her name Xinyan, I tend to go back and forth between the two pronunciations. Now, let's get into the game.
Are you awake?
It's morning again. What's up? Has something happened?
It might sound hard to believe, but no, nothing's happened.
You're awake? Then let's bring you up to speed. We searched everywhere and found nothing unusual at all.
Based on the previous two mirages, we should have been able to find something that acts as an entrance.
That's weird.
Is it possible that the time has not come yet?
You mean we should wait a little longer?
Yes. Plus, Fischl is still nowhere to be found, and I highly suspect that she's even more eager to find the entrance than we are. So, let's wait. Let's give the Mirage... No, give Fischl some more time.
There's something on the beach!
A book. And next to it is... a raven statue?
This statue looks a lot like Oz.
Why did these two items appear together? Did the raven bring the book here?
What's the book about? Is it a diary?
Let's see. Hymn of the Holy Land. I've never heard of a book by that title.
From the cover, it looks like it was written by Fischl herself?
That would certainly fit her personality. Hymn of the Holy Land. Interesting. I like it.
As a title, it has a sacred ring to it.
So, what should we do? Should we touch it?
Fischl's still not back. Never mind. Let's head inside first. Once Fischl finds the book, I'm sure she'll be able to catch up with us.
Paimon agrees! It's like we're peeping into her diary, so Paimon's sure she'll want to come in and stop us.
Though this truth has long faded from popular memory, scholars have long known that Prinzessin Fischl von Luftschloss-Norfedort first descended upon the world during the time of chaos, roughly 600 years before the era of the saints.
What? A narrator?
We really are inside a book, huh? There's even a narrator telling us the story.
Oh no! The path has been cut off! We can't go across!
Oh, there's a device over there that appears to be waiting for us to approach it.
Is it just Paimon? Or does everything in this place seem just a little bit over-deliberate?
Well, it is the Holy Land. What did you expect?
Yeah, everything's so blatant. It's clearly begging to be noticed.
That's our Fischl for you.
The prinzessin harbored much sympathy for all living things and wished to never see them in pain. She harnessed the power of darkness and dreams to weave the night and gave it...
Sorry there, narrator, but we are going to approach the special device Gaze of the Deep and use it to observe your surroundings and find certain misplaced images. They seem to be connected to their surroundings somehow. Move the vision of the Gaze of the Deep to move the incorrectly placed pictures in 4 directions and bring them closer to their original spots. Adjust the zoom of the view that can be selected through the Gaze of the Deep to more accurately place the incorrectly located pictures back to their original places. Move and zoom the image you see through the Gaze of the Deep to return the misplaced pictures back to their proper places and restore the path to normal. Alright, we're not going to do that yet. First, I'm going to say we have swapped Fischl into the party, as she does have her new duds. And she's not as horribly built as I was making it sound in previous videos. She is 80 of 80. I just need the lightning prisms to ascend her to 80 of 90, and I'm working on farming those. Her weapon is the stringless at 80 of 80. I just need an opportunity to farm up 3 more Scattered Piece of Decorabian's Dream to ascend that. Her artifacts, I have her on a full support build with Tenacity of the Millilith, as Oz is able to trigger the 4-piece set bonus when Fischl is not on the field. My Fischl is, of course, Constellation 6. Amber is the only 4-star I own that is anything less than Constellation 6. Her talent level up is 2, 11, and 9, or 2, 8, 6 naturally without Constellation. And my Fischl is Friendship 10. Now, let our prinzessin look through the glass. Okay, this is just being annoying and finicky. Something has changed around us.
The people celebrated and worshipped the prinzessin's authority, and followed her call to migrate to the sacred land that would eventually be known as the Immer Nachtreich.
It really is the Immer Nachtreich.
Really looks the part. I'm quite impressed.
Alright. More mending a staircase. Alright. Close enough that that is inlaid. I don't think it's entirely accurate, because it still looked off from my point of view. But then again, from my point of view, the Jedi are evil, so don't take me too seriously.
One with nature.
We established a nation on the Holy Land, revered the prinzessin as the absolute one, and introduced poetry, theater, and adventure to the kingdom, laying the groundwork for the Immer Nachtreich.
Don't know if I was supposed to get over this way, so let's see what this thing is for. Apparently not for much. So yeah, Kazuha it is. I've seen a clip showing off this battle theme, so we're gonna run around like a dum-dum and listen to it.
Solidify.
Or, you know, just... give it a nice listen to before heading on. It is a quite pleasing battle theme.
Quake. Rise! Gather!
And I think that's good enough. Let's end this fool.
Odd, reveal the...
But dang, is that a killer battle theme for something that's just gonna get taken out of the game. Okay. 2 of these lenses. I don't know if there's an order you got to put these pieces in place in. There, we got one. No, Klee, do not jump over into the great beyond. You're way too young for that. Let's... There we go.
When the rain finally ceased, the prinzessin descended from the palace steps as to allow all her retainers to behold her unparalleled glory.
Alright there, narrator. If I had to take a guess, the narrator is also Ben Pronsky, also known as Oz, but I could be wrong. Now across the bridge, we magically whisked back into place.
Solidify!
Into the wind.
Yeah, Fischl in this party mostly is just an off-field DPS source.
That was a cry for help! What could it be?
Okay. That's that one. Let's see what this eye gazes upon. Nothing in your field of view can be affected. Use another gaze of the deep.
Time to go.
Yes. Yes, this is the infamous area. Why is it so infamous?
The wind knows me.
Because, haha! There's a nice little Kazuha sequence break for you. There we go there. These also have places. This is the one we got a place. There we go. Definitely a more finicky puzzle.
Someone, please help me!
Isn't this a statue?
Please don't refer to me like that. My name is Leon, and I am a knight of the Immernachtreich.
A knight? But you don't look like one.
You can't tell. Anyway, please don't speak ill of Sire Osvaldo. He personally designed and distributed the armor for Die Nachtrebenritter.
Sire Osvaldo?
Well, you must have heard that one before, surely. That was his full name, Osvaldo Hofnevines.
Well, now I know.
Oh, so Magistus was the easy pronunciation.
I agree.
Or so it seems.
Dear friends, I apologize for interrupting your lovely conversation, but I believe you haven't been informed that the gate ahead has been locked.
Yep, that's news to us.
I'm hoping you'll be kind enough to save me, and in exchange, I'll gladly teach you how to unlock the gate.
Well, I guess we'll have to save you then.
Alright. Leon is as directionally challenged as ever. That didn't even look close, but apparently it's good enough. And the bird is home.
Valiant heroes. No words can express how grateful I feel right now. Thank you very much. Remember, this is the password that unlocks the gate. May my people be freed from the shackles of ancient decrees.
Alright. We got to now repair the path to the tower. Nothing in the field. So that one's still technically unreachable, even though Kazuha helped us get it early. Or I don't know, maybe we were supposed to fit that one into that staircase, and then come back later to refit it.
Time to go. Time to go.
Let's make sure we're tracking the quest objective.
May my people be freed from the shackles of ancient decrees.
Let's head up here.
Time to go.
It's always a good idea to explore away from the beaten path. So apparently this little lift can spin without causing Kazuha to also spin with it. Quite impressive technology the prinzessin possesses. And we don't need to ride it down. We can just glide it down. No chest up there. What about up here? Invisible wall! Curse you! Ah, yes.
Into the wind.
This. What does it have in its sights? Sorry, I just smacked the mic there, but we have a completed
Great
passageway.
Secretary, the lords, and the devoted Nachtrabenritter mounted the tower to pledge their allegiance to the prinzessin, kissing the hem of her exquisite purple dress and taking pride in their loyalty.
Oh, you mean this purple dress? That we're getting a nice look at now on this long lift ride up to the top of the tower. What I thought was a secret was just the pathway we did not need to go down yet, because it was not complete. I'm also trying to be a bit more vigilant in here for treasure chests, as I missed 16 going through Xinyan's during the quest line.
Looks like it's a dead end ahead. There's only a book.
Do you think what we just heard is the story from the book?
So the Holy Land in the book's title refers to the Immernachtreich. This book sings the praises of the prinzessin from the perspective of the people in her kingdom.
I guess it's kind of an autobiography.
We're on the last page of the book, but the story doesn't seem to have ended.
What happens next? Paimon wants to know what happens next.
I guess we'll have to keep exploring. As for this book... Wait, I have an idea. Now that we've finished it, let's close it.
No, 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 no. You're not fooling me, game. Well, you fooled me, game. There was nothing behind there.
We've been transported again, but we're not back on the beach.
We are somewhere in Mondstadt. Greetings, Honorable Kaiserin Derver Ertelang.
Amy, dear, I've made steak and fisherman's toast. Come on, eat up before they go cold.
We've heard about this before. Well, I haven't heard about it, but I've heard. I don't know if it's part of Fischl's in-game lore, part of a previous event I missed, like the 1.1, or part of external lore sources like the manga, but Fischl's real name is Amy.
Mother.
Oh, look at me being so forgetful. Ahem. Dost thou knowest, prinzessin der Verurteilung, that the hour of luncheon encroaches?
Of course, Mother.
Ah, behold the view from the window, a delight to the senses. Prinzessin, Kaiserin, would you care to join the Kaiser der Verurteilung for a grand royal picnic? We shall enjoy the scenic view and partake of the delicacies granted to us by the heavens.
Yes, I shall gladly join you.
Oh.
Does anyone want to say anything about that?
Dot, dot, dot.
Okay, I'll bite. So, Amy, that's Fischl's real name?
Seems like it. The other two voices were probably her mom and dad.
Why are you all giving me that look?
Forgive me if this comes across as rude, but is your surname truly Magistus?
Huh, you think I was bluffing? My full title is and always has been Mona Magistus the Astrologist.
Oh, my apologies.
Don't you think that's a bit long?
Well, it's a special case. Only geniuses get titles like this.
Well, that makes no sense.
What are your thoughts on the scenes we just witnessed?
Well, it seems that closing the book is one way of affecting change in this mirage.
Well, I think it's sweet that Fischl's parents are willing to play along with her.
Well, they probably didn't indulge her forever. Based on the voice, this was surely a memory from her childhood. It's a different story now she's grown up.
You know a lot about Fischl, Mona.
After all, we've been friends for quite a while. Speaking of, I wonder where Fischl is now.
That voice mentioned that she was heading out. We may as well go outside and see if we can find anything.
Yes, I took a very literal approach to voicing that line for the Traveler. Such an interesting line, too.
Oh, we're back! Wait, why are we back? We haven't finished the story yet!
This feels as awful as purchasing a counterfeit astrology tutorial or realizing you've forgotten your wallet in the middle of dinner. This is torture.
I think they're a little bit upset.
To be honest, I also don't like to read books that end on an unexpected cliffhanger.
No one likes that. All right, let's enter the mirage again.
Good idea! Let's go!
Huh?
We're still here. It's not working.
Well, yeah, you finished the book. Something tells me we need to find another one.
That's odd. We were able to enter earlier, but now we can't.
Why? Why are we being denied the opportunity to finish the book? This is pure sadism.
Maybe it's because we've already reached the end of this book. Before leaving the Mirage, we saw that the book had been flipped to the final page. I believe Hymn of the Holy Land is divided into multiple volumes.
It's like one of those sneaky light novel marketing schemes. If you want to know what happens next, please buy the next volume. Ugh.
I have to see the ending.
Yes, the ending. Everyone wants to know how the book ends.
Huh? Who's there?
Heavens above, she saw me. Stand up straight. Stand up straight.
You're...
I'm Ask-Me-For-Directions-Arnold.
That name's a little on the nose.
So, Arnold, let me ask you something.
It's Ask-Me-For-Directions, Arnold.
So, ask me for directions, Arnold. Let me ask you something.
Yes, ma'am.
Are there other volumes of Hymn of the Holy Land? Where can I find them?
Oh, you're asking the right person. Hymn of the Holy Land is the sacred scripture of the Immernachtreich. There are 3 volumes in total, with the other 2 stored in 2 high locations in the castle. If you wish to find the second volume, you must climb to the very top floor of the tower.
Tower? You mean that tower over there?
That is, indeed, the tower where the sacred scripture is stored. If you look closely to the cave right over there, you'll find a secret passage that will swiftly take you to the tower.
Okay. Thank you, Arnold.
It's Ask Me for Directions, Arnold. Do you have any other questions for me, fair maiden? Concerning, perhaps, my relationship status or monthly income?
No. Goodbye.
Come on, Mona. He's just a bird.
Let's ignore that, Raven, and proceed. There's a secret passage in the cave ahead that leads directly to the top of the tower.
But, ma'am, are you sure you're not interested in me? I only shared with you the secrets of the Immernachtreich because of your great beauty. Ma'am, wait.
Uh-oh, looks like our bird friend over here is a word that rhymes with chimp that is banned from Twitch chat.
Stabilize.
Oz, reveal.
The wind knows me.
Shadow Raven, let's...
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. One with nature. Time to go.
Hey, you can't blame me for that one. Those guys picked a fight with me. They were asking to die.
Yay, shiny. Woo.
And I'm just going to stand right here next to Ask Me for Directions Arnold and just say, it is delicious how I mentioned in this episode my fandom for Murder of Birds. Because, well, if you know, you know. If you don't, watch his videos. And then, once you think you know, leave it in the comments section. Now, we'll do all this later. Off to storm the castle.
La la la.
Oh, look, for those of you who still need to farm materials for Mona, Barbara, or Klee, we have mushrooms growing here now. In the cave. Now, see if this leads us to where we need to be. Trying to see if there's an end in sight. And yes, there was an end, just not in sight. Looks like that's one way to get up, even if it wasn't the way Arnold was telling us about. Didn't even need your hint, bird.
Maybe there's even more buried below.
Ooh, fancy. I wonder when we're getting these for the Serenity Teapot. Yeah, some more birds over there.
Hey, stop! Who are you?
You don't look like citizens of the Immernachtreich. Explain yourselves. What's your purpose here?
This place even comes with guards.
Don't panic.
What are you doing?
We are personal retainers of the prinzessin. We've traveled through the sea of stars to get here.
How can you prove that you are Her Highness's retainers?
Such an absurd question betrays your ignorance. May my people be freed from the shackles of ancient decrees.
That's the password of the Immernachtreich. They really are Her Highness's retainers.
Oh my goodness, we didn't know. Please, forgive us.
Now step down.
Yes, we're leaving now.
They're gone.
This is the second volume of Hymn of the Holy Land. Everyone ready?
Bring it on.
And into the page we go.
However, the Immernachtreich soon became plagued by a perpetual nightmare. Tasrak, the wicked dragon, infiltrated the subterranean, crossed the bottom of the sea, and eventually came to roam above the capital.
Huh? A dragon? The only thing I notice is gloomy weather.
Could the dragon be some kind of metaphor?
If that's so, her arch-nemesis Tasrak, the wicked dragon, is made up of everything that opposes her and rejects her fantasies.
And I see a conch on the minimap. There will be a conch location in this video. Anything around here? Nope. Come on, MiHoYo, give the free-to-play players some love and give them some more chests. Adjust the gaze of the deep's field of view and use other objects to block missing construction components to affect the environment and restore the complete structure. Even if obstacles lie between the gaze of the deep and any missing structures, you can simply adjust the viewing angle to the appropriate position to repair said constructs. Right. That's zoomed out. This is zoomed all the way in. Doesn't really zoom much, does it? What am I even supposed to be trying to repair here? It would be stupid if they didn't make this high enough to block a Kazuha jump. But where is the object? No option to adjust out here. No use for the C-stick. And boom. Don't know what we did, but we did something.
Knowing their peril, the people prayed to the Soteria.
This has been... Oh, the conch looks like it might be over here.
By royal decree.
Boom from the Klee.
La la la.
No, it is not up here. There are a lot of wasted opportunities to put chests in here. So many perfect places to hide them. Is this going to be where the conch is? On the bright side, Oz is back.
Oz, reveal.
Solidify!
La la la.
Alright. Preparing the path yet again.
Jumpy Dumpty go!
And that... Oh, the conch is literally right there. I thought it was going to be down this ladder here. But... Haha. That's what I'm talking about. But literally, there was nothing in it. We were supposed to find it. Probably. Now, this conch is in the second of Fischl's domains. So, if you miss it on the first run through, choose the second domain to go re-find it after the fact.
Oz, my faithful escort through the darkness, pave the way for thy prinzessin with the truth thine eyes behold. All that is lowly escapes my gaze. It is but a mere illusion.
Is this to say that a flaw unseen is a flaw that does not exist, mein Fräulein?
It's been a while since we've heard our German bird who is not German. What are we trying to repair here? Easy enough.
The prinzessin descended to confront the dragon, but the great battle was certain to damage the castle.
That was looking straight up. Okay. No chest under there once again. Perfect hiding spot. Something tells me we're going to need to rotate that.
By royal decree.
Alright. Anything around here? I'm gonna keep saying that as I explore around. There was. With that off the path, it was pretty much guaranteed. Some of the others could have just been, and were, paths that we weren't going to yet. Abyss Mage up here.
Stabilize.
Oz, reveal! Fine, fine, boom! Dumpty, dumpty, go!
The wind knows me.
And Jumpy Dumpty shredded him. Alright. This castle spins more. Let's go get a look from the other side and see what we're even supposed to do here.
Time to go.
Ah. Drop him down into the void.
Time to go.
And close enough that we get it.
Finally, she pierced through the dragon's scales with thundering retribution, and spoke to all amid a downpour of the dragon's blood. She said...
What did she say, narrator? What did she say? You're worse than the Tea Master and Leah. Actually, no, you're not. He still hasn't given me his commission to let me get the last achievement, finally.
Solidify!
By royal decree!
One with nature.
And now, by royal decree. By decree and by decree. And here is the eye. I don't think this one is long enough. That one has nothing. So this one apparently only has those few stages. Done. Yeah, with these, it feels like if you ever get stuck, just see if you are actually in the right position on that. Or if you need to move it. I was in the right one the first time, but moved it around to see if the right one was actually the right one. Wait, I thought I repaired this. Did I not? Or is there a nope? No, I didn't get it. Okay, we got it that time. Don't know why it didn't take the first time. I thought I heard that schling from it slipping into place.
Help me! Somebody, please!
Ah! We just got to the interesting part! What did the prinzessin say?
That voice sounds familiar. Is it that Nachtraben Ritter fella again?
Is it that directionally challenged champion again?
One with nature.
Oh, thank goodness. Huh? What are you guys doing here?
We should be the ones asking that. What are you doing here?
As usual, this guy has no sense of direction. Doesn't matter what game universe you're from, if your name's Leon, apparently you're directionally challenged. And in this guy's case, always getting stuck in pits. Okay. Let's see if that took. It did. All right. Something tells me I don't think we're able to do this one just yet. Nope. There. I'm sure they're probably just as finicky with the controls on keyboard and mouse as they are with controller here. Alright, Bird Brain's getting out. All the way over there. That could have been nice and put it on the side you need to be on.
I'm sorry you have to keep seeing me in such a wretched state. I suppose I'm still not good enough to play the role of a qualified Nachtrabenritter.
Play the role?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I'm not a real knight. Rather, I'm a new actor who recently landed a job to play the role of a knight in a theater troupe.
That's not really something to be smug about.
Ah, well, you see, that's where you're mistaken. Theater is an essential part of Immernachtreich's culture. A fantastic theatrical performance is the greatest tribute we can pay to Her Highness.
Oh, so this is your local culture?
Exactly. So I'm delighted that I got to play the knight.
Why does the prinzessin enjoy the theater so much?
Her Highness once said, "Celebrate me by staging a play in the wilderness. Bow down to me and bring me beautiful dreams in return for everlasting glory within the eternal darkness." I believe it is because Her Highness appreciates true art and can also sense emotions hidden deep within the souls of humankind. The crystallization and sublime expression of emotion is the heart of theater. People who truly understand theater always have a beautiful, sensitive heart filled with a rich array of emotion.
Oh, so that's how it is.
Thank you for your answer, Sir Knight.
Thank you so much for calling me a knight. So, basking still in this honor, I will be off to my battleground. May we meet again.
Hopefully not. Be more careful in the future.
Oh, and please remember the password to unlock the gate. Upon my command, spread your wings and take flight.
It may sound from that ugh earlier about having to walk all the way around here to reach our helpless raven friend that I'm not really enjoying this. No, believe me, I am. I love this quest line so far, and I even love the puzzles, even with them being a bit finicky on a controller. But it's just tedious when they do things like block the convenient way to get back around to the goal and make you run all the way back around.
Upon my command, spread your wings and take flight.
At least we don't have to remember the password and choose like one option out of a list of 4 ridiculous ones.
Ah, the book has appeared.
And we're out.
Greetings, my most esteemed father and mother. Today is celebrated as a festival in the Immernachtreich, and I hope you can both spare some time.
Amy, come on now, darling. You can't be carrying on like that at this age.
You're a big girl now. It's time to forget the fairy tales.
But...
Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I've bought you a new set of music course books. Give them a read, won't you? You should dedicate your time to something more meaningful.
Oh. Okay, Mom. I understand. We're back again.
I believe we have just witnessed the true nature of the wicked dragon.
Amy's mom and dad?
This is something I am all too familiar with. There are always people who believe that our passions are a waste of time.
Huh? You're...
Ask-Me-For-Directions-Arnold.
I mean, you're back. Why?
Oh, but I came because I bet you'd be looking for the 3rd volume of Hymn of the Holy Land.
Well, you bet right on that front.
You need not do anything for me, my dear lady. The opportunity to behold your beauty is the finest reward I could ask for. I shall give you the answer you seek. The 3rd volume of Hymn of the Holy Land can be found on the top floor of the royal castle.
Is it guarded by anyone?
Oh, but of course, sir. What sort of question is that? No nation would treat its most treasured books as if they were just cast out into the wilderness.
That means we will still find Nachthreben guard stationed there.
It is a citizen's utmost honor to guard the sacred scriptures. But it matters not. I'm quite sure the fine lady merely seeks to peruse them and has no malicious intentions. Your face is captivating and full of wisdom, and the company you keep appears to be heroes of some renown. I have the utmost faith that you will be able to comprehend the meaning behind the stories in our sacred scriptures. Her Highness's accomplishments were documented by Oz the great secretaire, and became great treasures of the Immernachtreich. I wish Her Highness joy and happiness every time I read those books.
And that, everyone, is where we are going to call this episode. Come on, let's stand next to our favorite chimp. As we end this episode, in the next video, we will be completing the Act 4 Fischl arc of the Summertime Odyssey event questline. But until then, I have been Whale. I hope you all are doing well. If you liked this video, please leave a like and consider subbing to the channel. As usual, comments are welcome down below. And until next time.